Dastin. Welcome to another session of Sidewalk School. We are in downtown LA, right in front of the Angel City Brewery, and you can see above me is this huge wheat paste / mural / amazing creation by French anonymous artist JR. JR started out in a graffiti crew when he was a young kid living in Paris. One day he was on the subway and he saw this abandoned camera and he picked it up and started to document the adventures of his graffiti crew. Now he is able to marry the two practices of street art and photography. He will take photographs of people who inspire him and then blow the image up drastically and crop it and then put it in really creative site-specific ways. Thanks, buddy. I don't know what he just said, but it doesn't matter. For this project, he started in Spain in 2008, and it's called Wrinkles of the City. He would go to the Boyle Heights district of East LA, photograph members of the elderly community, and then take those images as the basis for his wheat paste, and he would crop them and then blow them up. And then this work behind us is one of the only ones that remain extant, and probably the one that's best preserved. JR won the TED Prize in 2011 and is, in my opinion, one of the most significant contemporary artists. He talks about the streets as being the largest gallery of the world, and the way that he activates them and uses the street, the international street, as a way, as a forum to discuss contemporary hot issues like sexism and racism. And in this situation, ageism, I think, is incredibly socially relevant and also really smart. For his project, Wrinkles of the City, JR is interested in making invisible communities visible. And in this case, the invisible community, or the people that we like to just walk by and not acknowledge, would be the elderly. Every wrinkle is almost like a ring of a tree trunk. It's a lived experience, and the face is a palimpsest for all of these worldly adventures, the disappointments, the triumphs, the journey. And by making the image so large, it really ennobles the figure. If you get close to the work, and you should definitely go into the brewery and have a beer and then see it, you can tell that the wheat paste is peeling off a little bit. Now the reason for that is because the building is a historic architectural space in LA. It's an abandoned factory designed by the Roeblings family. Roebling is the guy who designed the Brooklyn Bridge in New York. So the building owner said, JR, use the space as you see fit, but you can't put up a really intense wheat paste to damage the facade of the building. So he used a weaker paste than he normally does. And that's why it's really vulnerable to peeling. And you can see that it has been up for a while, since 2011, but still it's starting to degrade. I think that there's a nice poetic symmetry in that, because the content of the work is asking viewers to find power and beauty and simplicity in wrinkles, in age. And so how fitting that the work itself is going through a similar process of aging. I'm Lizzie, and this has been another session of Sidewalk School.